On the way to the gym. Gotta get some pre in me. Actually, let me do this first. Haven't worked out in about 3 or 4 days. The last time I worked out, I did a leg day. So did like 2 resting days. Then yesterday had to get the car fixed. So of course it kind of just set me back one day, but we're right back in it like we never left, right? So it's nothing like having your car back, guys. Definitely living in Georgia. Living in Georgia, if you know what I mean, you have to have a car. You absolutely have to have a vehicle in Georgia just to move around, because everything is just so spread out here. Those who know. I think like if you live in some cities, you don't really have to per se like have a car, maybe, because you're like in the city. You can just operate, move around. I got some friends who live like in New York, and even though they have cars, they let me know all the time how it's like how easy it is to move around without one. So I'm on the way now to go pump up, get a nice little chest pump. I'm already like 4 batches in. I said half because I did a batch earlier that was a shop only. I didn't have to deliver it. So because of that, it was just, I tried to say 3.5, but let's just round it up to 4. So, about to go knock out this chest workout. Starting next week, I'm gonna start incorporating cardio back in my routine. I think when it comes to like weight training, bodybuilding, whatever you guys want to call it, training, I think a big part of it is it's definitely some trial and error. And I noticed, like, I was looking back at if you go back and look at my first video, I had this ridiculous ass pump for my chest, and I worked out at Planet Fitness that day. So that should tell you the gym, especially in the beginning days, the gym really doesn't matter. It's all about being effective and what exercises you're doing, more so what gym you go to, because the fucking pump I had at that gym was absolutely ridiculous. And I've been trying different things, different chest workouts, just to see what my body likes. And I've been watching, and it also keeps you engaged and in tune, right? So use your indicators, guys. Use your indicators. So also it keeps you like how do I say? Keeps you like, whenever you're working out and you start, like, cause okay, I've been training out for on and off since like 2019, 2020. So it keeps you, after a certain while, after you're doing the same thing, you try to spice it up a little bit. So you start doing new workouts, new routines, and different things that you see other bodybuilders do, right? And honestly, sometimes what's ever working for you, sometimes it's best just to stick with it, especially if it's working for you. Especially if it's working for you. So I've noticed that the pump from my chest hasn't been as that I'm used to. It hasn't been like super pumped like I'm used to. So to be honest, I'm gonna go right back to the basic, guys. I'm gonna go back to the basics and just see if, especially today, and just see if I can get that feel that I'm looking for again, that in that look. And it's good. That's why I like recording it, because you get to actually monitor your progress, whether it's going up or down. It's good to like actually keep an eye on it and monitor it. So that's what I'm on the mission to do today, guys, is to go back to the basics, get back acclimated and on my routine that I was once doing. And the cool thing about it is I took notes, like, and to get to that point, it was a lot of trial and error. It was a lot of seeing what worked and what didn't work. Then once I reached it and I started getting those gains, I was like, let me see what else could work. And that's when I noticed that the pump wasn't the same. So, and all of this is all it's all a progress, right? It's all a process. And always, progress is a process. So in the process, you're going to go through ups and downs and seeing what works and what doesn't work, what your body like and what it doesn't like. And mind you, earlier this year, believe it or not, around February of this year, I was at 175 on the scale. I hopped on the scale, I was at 175 in February. Fast forward now, I'm roaming right around that 210 mark. Sometimes it goes up to 216 plus, but I haven't seen it go higher than 216. So 216 is the highest I've seen it, but it's staying right around that 210, 216-ish. So that's the biggest I've ever seen myself. This is the biggest I've been. And it's been through a lot of trial and error. And it's funny, guys, because people see me now and they're finally seeing the gains, right? They're finally like, whoa, it's working. Whoa, it came fast. When in all honesty, it didn't come fast. I started this journey when it was like, 2019, right before COVID started. That's when I started going every other day and doing things of that sort. So get started, guys. That's the best advice I can give you. Like, get started. Time flies, and by the time you look up, when you look up, 5 years have just flown by, and you're standing and you're in the body that you've created, that you've manifested, and you foresaw years before. You finally start walking in that body. I was watching this podcast. It was this YouTube with this guy. He was talking about how the bigger he got, and he was saying how most guys think the bigger they get, the more girls they get, right? And it was funny because I've noticed, and he was saying basically what he said was, guys think the bigger they get, the more girls they get. In actuality, the bigger they get, the girls start to be like afraid, and they like, oh, you too big. And honestly, what I think it is, I don't think it's because you get too big. I think when you're around that 175, 170 mark, I think your focus is not the girl. Your focus is not the gym and games. Your focus is the girls, right? So you deal with them more, you deal with more rejection more, your boys and your friends call you like, hey, let's go out. So you do so much more going out and not really focusing on the games, that what happens is once you start actually trying to gain weight and you start realizing how big nutrition and dieting and working out, how big of that plays such a high factor in how you're going to get the gains, you don't really focus on the girls anymore. So every now and again, once you do reach out to a girl or you do try to get the girls, because you haven't been doing it so frequently, you got to learn what works, learn what doesn't work. You got to deal with all of it's the odds. You got to deal with the odds again. Like, out of 10 girls you talk to, how many girls are going to actually, it's the odd. You got to play with the odds again. So I really think it has much more to do with you being focused on the games instead of focused on the girls, right? You change the focus from one G to another G. order to become top G. if you guys know where I got that from. So it's all fun though, guys. It's all part of the process. I love every bit of it. I love every bit of this thing. I'm gonna keep going straight actually right here. Actually. So guys, let's be great. Again, I'm about to go in here, pump this chest up, get a great workout in before I continue to ramble on off. And I want to know, are you guys, the weather is starting to change, it's starting to cool down. I know for some of you guys, it might have been too hot for you guys to work out. Are you guys finally kick-starting and getting everything rolling, right? People want to know, a lot of people ask me like, yo, checked your YouTube out, why don't you show the workout? I mean, if you guys want me to start showing the workout, let me know. I truly feel like there's a lot of influencers on YouTube and Instagram. I feel like it's so much great info out there that you could go to a lot of these channels and see that. So if you guys want me to start posting workout videos, let me know. Just, leave a comment and I definitely will. But as of now, kind of just want to talk to you guys, just kind of get a feel for where you guys are mentally, right? Because a big part of this is mental. A big part of this is the mindset, right? And once you have a strong mind, in order to have a strong mind, you have to have a strong body. So whichever one comes first, if it's the mindset that's strong, you get the mind right, then you get the body right. For some people, they got the body right, then they got the mind right. That was me. I focused on getting my body right. Then I noticed my mind started to get more sharper and more in tune with what I was trying to reach, my goals and aspirations in my life. So for everybody is different. So let me know, are you guys out here aspiring to be great? Are you guys out here forming new good bodacious habits? I'm gonna let you come on first, buddy. Just due to the fact that this road is really crazy. This is a crazy road. Crazy road. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I would like to know, leave a comment, let me know where you guys are in your journey. Are you starting cardio? Are you starting to go to the gym at least 2-3 times a week? Whatever it is. To me, 1% better every day is good. If you weren't going to the gym at all last year, but now you're going twice a week, I applaud that. I was just standing inside of an elevator with 7 guys. It was 7 of us in total, me and 6 other guys. And mind you, once you start working out, you get this eye for, oh, this guy works out, this guy doesn't. When I was standing in the elevator with these 6 other gentlemen, I noticed I was the only one who worked out. I could just tell instantly, like, none of these other guys work out. So let me know, are you guys forming new bodacious goals? Are you setting new bodacious goals for yourself and aspiring to do them? I want to know. Fill me in, guys. Let me know. That's what we're here. That's what this community is for. So we can all just aspire to be great and we all can reach different heights in our life that we haven't reached before. Let's do it, guys. I'm about to go in this gym. I'll bring the video back to reveal the pump. Chest day, guys. Let's be great. All right, guys. So, do a little chest day, pump day. Oh, I feel kind of good. Let's see what we working with. Yeah. Old routine might be a little bit better. Old routine might be a little bit fucking better. Okay. so good. Chest pump crazy. Oh, yes. Today was an excellent chest day. I am hungry enough to eat the whole cow right now. So on the way now to go grab some food. This is like within that 30-minute to an hour window, so I'm gonna try to grab some food right now, definitely. Actually, I was supposed to stop and grab some milk. It's all right. I'm gonna go grab some food. After I grab this food, then I'll grab some milk. It's all right. So today was a great workout. I wound up doing my original chest workout, which felt a lot better. Like a lot better. I think I'll just start maintaining my old regimen. It feels good. It works for me. You got to do what works for you. Listen to your body. A lot of this training is listening to your body more than a lot of people actually know. You have to listen to the body. Use your indicators, guys. So chest day was excellent. I did chest and calves, right? For whatever reason, chest and calves worked really well for me. Pump the calves up first. So did about 3 exercises. All was standing calf raises. I did the regular calf raises. Then I did pigeon toe calf raises. Then I did duck, like outwards to calf raises. And three sets, 12 reps of each. Then moved on to chest. Started with incline chest. I would have started with machine, but the machines were all stacked. So started with incline, right? Did a good weight where I could do 12. I could have did 15, but I stuck with 12. Went up 3 sets, 12 reps. Then straight from the incline, I went over to the machine, right? Got deep down in it. Didn't use it regularly like this. Got deep down in it, so it was more incline, right? And it stayed on my back, right? On my back, on my lats, a little bit of traps on it. Used all chest. Then moved over from that straight over to cables. So did cables. First started with decline cables. From decline cables, did 3 sets of decline cables, 12 reps. Increased the weight each time. From decline went to incline, right, where you pulling it upwards. From incline, did after those 3 sets, 12 reps, went straight to regular chest, middle chest, right? 3 sets, 12 reps. And while I was doing the cables, I was also, after each set, I was also doing 8 diamond push-ups just to superset it, okay? With each set of cables. So with decline, I did 8 reps. Did 8 reps of push-ups after each set. Then with incline, all right, so on and so forth. Then after that, went straight over to pull-ups, okay? Because I'm trying to get a wider, stronger back and trying to get my pull-ups, my back more efficient. So from that, went straight over to pull-ups. And of course they're assisted pull-ups. So I'm not just doing pull-ups just straight my body weight. I'm doing assisted pull-ups because it's not back day, it's chest day. So assisted pull-ups. After I did my assisted pull-ups, went straight over and did, and this is all supersetting, right? After this, after 12 reps assisted pull-ups, 10 push-ups, incline, right? Incline push-ups. Right over that, grabbed the dumbbell and did like almost like a dumbbell chest pull, like as if I had the cables and I'm pulling up. So I got the dumbbell and I'm just doing one of these with the dumbbell, right? Just to get some extra blood pump inside of the chest. So did three rounds of that and then called it a day. Spent 10 minutes inside of the sauna, 2 to 3 minutes inside of the steam room, and that was it. That's all I needed. Got up out of there. When I stepped on the scale, when I first walked in, I was around 214, 215. When I left, I was around 212. So anybody tells you that they don't lose weight working out, man, they're not doing what they need to be doing. That working out burns so much calories, you lose so much weight working out, and it might be a lot of water weight, but you definitely get rid of it. Let's not say lose, let's say get rid of. So you get rid of a lot of weight when you're working out. And so now, about to eat as fast as I can. If I can, probably grab some milk. If I can't, it's all good. I'm just mix my protein with some water, call it a day, then knock out about 5 to 7 more batches. It's kind of late in the evening right now, so it's pushing around 7. So I'm gonna do as many batches as I can before 11 o'clock. And that is it, guys, right? This week, didn't do any cardio, so I'm gonna start picking up the cardio next week, right? We are on this journey, Great for 30, right? Now, why do we call it Great for 30? Well, a lot of times people wait too late to start doing things. So Great for 30 is we're looking forward, we're being positive and optimistic about turning 30, okay? And a lot of people are hitting that 30 mark right now. And this is when it's great to start developing good habits, so you can go into your 30s, 40s, and so on with good habits, right? So we are on that mission, guys. We are definitely making some progress. Let's be great, guys. I'm not gonna continue to go on a rant. I feel good, about to go grab something to eat. And that's it. Until next time, YouTube.